Hi everyone, it's Polm, and I'm back here with more Titanium Court. Let's just hop back into this madness. Yeah, continue. All right, what should you do? What was I doing? Choose a different job. Oh, that's right. We are the business job now. All right, let's go explore the court. All right. Ooh, someone has left a book of magic on the table. Perhaps you should read it. Yeah, let's read it. You're wandering through the libraries of the court when you come across a book abandoned on the table. Normally, this wouldn't be out of the ordinary. The court has no lack of books, many of which you have fruitlessly opened in an attempt to make sense of your situation. The title of this book, however, catches your eye: Magic Words. You've known the court to be a place of magic since your arrival, yet any details about the nature or practice of this magic remains elusive. Until now, perhaps? Showing little hesitation, you open the book to the first page and begin to read. The page contains a list of phrases, all of them coherent but seemingly unrelated. Phrases like, "My name is Magnus von Braun. My brother invented the V2. We want to surrender. At trial, they will face a Philadelphia trial. Now that you know the difference between right and wrong, it's time to give you a gun. After large storms, strange birds emerge in new places. It is now safe to turn off your computer." There don't appear to be any instructions on the use or application of these magic words, if that is what they really are. You try speaking a few of the phrases aloud. Nothing happens. You flip to another page. Under the heading Potent Chants, you find the phrase Exacto Knife, Not Quito Knife, Dead Wrongo Knife Spoon. This time, there's a handwritten annotation in the margin, most potent when repeated rhythmically and crescendo. You follow the annotations and begin to chant at a whisper, steadily rising. You only make it to conversational volume before a voice interjects. Apologies, Your Majesty, but that's not going to have much of an effect. None of these words are part of a spell yet. Startled, you shut the book quickly and look up. The voice belongs to Skip, the quieter of your two scholars. They are all quite powerful, but their context is missing. But, Your Majesty is a mortal, correct? I've heard mortals are particularly sensitive to this sort of magic. I'd expect that any spell you bound to these words would be pretty intense, possibly even dangerous. Well, you suppose it's a good thing you don't actually know any spells then. You don't? Well, that seems pretty unlikely. But if you like to learn, I'm happy to teach. Just drop by my office sometime. You can find it by wandering around the library looking for a bathroom. Oh, okay, yes. What should you do? I should look for a bathroom, I guess. Let's see here. Since we're going to be mostly doing trade, I kind of just want water. Let's go to my office. What should you do? Oh, okay, that's what this does. Okay, go to the court. We're going to go to... Ooh, my chambers. Your bed chambers. Perhaps you should have time for another shower. Okay, last time in the demo, this was absolute madness. So let's go ahead and do this again. You turn on the water and wait for it to heat before stepping in. Okay, here we go. Get some shower thoughts. The people of court believe in a great many things, in magic and science, in the power of words and metaphors, in beauty and poetry. They believe in superstitions and they believe in the morning news. They believe in tooth fairies, the colon, the colon fairy, and the toenail fairy. One thing they do not believe in, to your perpetual astonishment, is cars. As you have gradually deduced, people of the court consider cars, as in automobiles, as in motor vehicles, to be a baffling delusion of mortals. You have attempted to explain to them that you, along with every mortal on your acquaintance, have interacted with cars many times. That you have countless memories of riding in such contraptions since childhood, of driving them, of paying monthly insurance premiums, etc. Right, this is the sort of thing we frequently hear from mortals, despite all evidence to be contrary. Our current working theory is that a powerful sorcerer placed a very specific curse across the entirety of mortality. Mortals. Do not worry, Your Majesty. We would never judge you for believing in cars. Yes, all of us carry a curse or two. Believing in cars is a fairly harmless one. It is nothing to be ashamed of. Huh. So they say. But you can't help but notice some of your courtiers snickering whenever the subject arises. As loath as you are to leave, you think you've spent enough time in the shower. What should you do? Alright, let's go to the court. Let's go to the dining hall. We're going to eat some breakfast. You make a modest proposal over breakfast. Given that you have no desire for qualifications to be Queen of Court of Fairies, you propose instead to abdicate your position. Abdicate? Is it even possible for Her Majesty to do such a thing? Such an action would leave our system of governance in tatters. You must not, Your Majesty. Yes, well, you could first help them establish a new form of government, something more equitable than a monarchy, at least. Like a democracy, or perhaps a democratic republic. I can foresee a very smooth transition to such an arrangement. Really? How so? Well, under popular rule, we could simply elect Her Majesty to a permanent position of ultimate authority. You sigh. You're not going to bother advocating if you're just planning to immediately elect you in the same position. Such tyranny. Our dreams of liberty die on the vine. Oh well. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus. I got 10 stone. Alright, what should we do? To war, I say. Yes. After breakfast, the court goes to war. The thermostat, you can either have comfort up or strife. Let's go ahead and go with strife. You cannot gather food during your first battle. Wait, we go back. Wait, how do you increase? Oh, I already know that. Okay, so I don't actually get. Signing bonus. Increase shop prices by 50%. That's not going to happen. Bring the war with a debt of -3. That's not going to happen. Cannot gather water. Ooh, no, that's not good. Let's do food. Yep. Which battlefield should the court go to? Missing woods, shops, catapults and goons. Birds, goons. Knights, goons. We do have some hills here, so let's go. We'll do this one. In a surprise twist, the dragon ambushes the court just as you set off for war. Oh, hey. Are you all still doing that promotion where you give me free food to not eat here? I like that promotion. Too weird not doing that promotion. Alright. Instead, let's see. Alright, the dragon, I think, is in a far enough spot. There's 2 baseball signals here. Well, this is gonna hurt. Let's make some money, guys. Alright. I guess I'll let two guys out. Alright, do it. Commence the battle. Yep, can't collect food. That's fine, whatever. Rah! Woo! Just get completely destroyed right away. The end. Hey, at least I got burned by the dragon. Oh. And now a brief recollection of your first experience bathing in Dragonfire. For context, here are two fun facts about Dragonfire that distinguish it from run-of-the-mill fire. Fact number one, while it does consume fuel and radiate intense heat, Dragonfire does not produce any smoke. How odd. Fact two, Dragonfire is loud, which is to say it's noisy, which is to say it literally screams as it burns. So as to your experience, you remember instantly sweating in the heat and noise. You remember pushing your way through a throng of your courtiers, all of them moving strangely as if caught in a dance. You remember searching desperately for an exit. An exit you found eventually, through some miracle. Rushing through a pair of double doors into the brisk autumn night, you were finally able to catch your breath. It was in this calm place, with the heat and the noise and mass of bodies just behind you, that someone offered you a light. You suspect that light is most likely what kept you alive. You have unlocked the alluring and self-destructive light of youth. Equipped in your office, okay. You wake up and return to do it immediately. Your head pounds. What did you do to your neck? What did you do to your throat? What did you do to your skin? What did you do last night? After considering this question for a few seconds, you remember the Dragonfire. Yeah, okay, you survived, sort of. It's too early. All of this is too early. With intense amount of concentration, you will your body to the edge of the bed. You're certain you feel better. After you just get up, take a shower, maybe have some coffee. You just gotta actually get up. Oh, okay. After incredible effort, you manage to get out of bed. Celebration time. Your bed chambers. What should you do here? I should probably go out to the courtroom. Go to the court, I mean. Ooh. Let's go talk. Let's go observe the painting. Look here. I do believe the artist has pulled a fast one on us. How so? Look closely. They have neglected to paint their subjects' athletic shorts. You are correct. How strange. Even stranger, the shorts are still clearly part of the painting, despite not being painted. I expect this is a useful technique for saving paint. Undoubtedly. Let's go to the office. In the time since you last went to war, a new job has been made available. Specify the youth. You should give it a try. First off, ever-changing map. Got that octopus thing. Alright, let's choose a different job. Offensive job. Receive money for letting it burn. You sit on the throne in your office and, for the first time since your arrival, you relax. In response, you can feel the court change in appearance and character. You wonder what these changes might mean for the war? So glad you asked. Allow me to answer. First, your starting cards have changed. In particular, this card is essential to your new job. Experiment with it to find out how. What do I mean by new job? Well, have a look here. Your new job is to watch the world burn. I.e., instead of earning money by destroying the enemy, you'll earn money by any time a tile burns down. and any tile, not just that. And one more thing. While using this job, you'll be immune to fire. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, we're going to watch it burn. Alright, let's go. Let's go ahead and eat some breakfast. We're going to go and get some food. People, come on. Oh. Alrighty. Get 10 bread. What should I do here? I should leave. We're going to go to war. Yeah, let's go to war. The court goes to war. You turn the thermostat. You know what? I've been making it hard on myself. Let's make it easy on myself. We'll apply that. Extra that. No, you know what? We're going to start with some more with a calculator. I've been looking for that. Proceeding to max comfort level 2? Yeah, let's do it. Let's have fun here. Alright, that has a shop. And that has a chest. We're going to go ahead and go here. You now notice that the battlefield is littered with a bunch of ominous... What are those? Are those wormholes? I'm not sure what you call them, Your Majesty, but those things are bad news. The tide seems to group them with the enemy, but they never disappear when matched. Instead, they appear to merge with their neighbors, retaining every soldier those neighbors possess. If prayer actually worked, I would pray that we do not see them grow. They remain harmless as long as they're empty. Nice. Right, here's what my calculator says. There aren't any environmental hazards threatening the court that I can see. As for the enemy, these enemies are empty, so we don't need to worry about them. These enemies are deploying units. I can give you a more detailed analysis of them if you'd like. Nah, I'm good. I know what those are. Based on these calculations, I say that the court is in a moderate amount of peril. Still, if we wish to remain in this position, we could just move the court around without disturbing the rest of the battlefield until low tide arrives. Either way, that's all I have. Feel free to ask. Ooh. You have a question about how the enemy terrain... Okay. You ask Robin a question about the war that has concerned you for a while. Suppose the battlefield is arranged like this. Is the enemy soldier able to attack you from this position? Like, you understand the soldier cannot cross water, but what about the corner gap? Can they squeeze through? Ah, my notes are very clear on this. They cannot. They cannot. They cannot. I think they can, actually. I see them move diagonally all the time. You've seen them move diagonally inside tiles. They never move diagonally across line borders. They don't. They don't. Why not? I don't know. Maybe because it would be annoying if they could attack us by cutting corners. Which they can't. Oh, okay. Alright, let's see here. So, I want to get rid of this guy. So let's see here. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. And let's see here. Ooh, I'd like to get that chest. I think I need like forest to... What do I have? Oh, yeah. Okay, so he can go and get the forest for me. That's okay. Still didn't get rid of this guy, which is a little iffy, but I should be able to light him on fire once I get more wood. Just like that. Let's open it up. Haha! Yeah, let's get it. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, let's go ahead. I don't have any actual units to hit, like fight. Which is concerning, but whatever. I don't know, there's so much health. Yeah, it's fine. Come on, give me that wood, guys. I need wood for fire. Stop. Alright, archers and goons. Birds and goons. Archers and goons. Hospital. Ah. Yeah, let's go. First things first, we'll get rid of these guys. Ooh. The jar makes a return appearance. Look. Okay, yeah. I don't think I can open that jar. Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and do that. Then we'll do this. Ooh, then we'll do this. We'll do this. Then we'll do that. Then we'll do that. We'll do that. Let's see here. I'm gonna light the jar on fire. These guys can't get to me. He has to go all the way around. So I go like this. That'll drop him down one. I don't really want to do that though. Here we go. Perfect. Ooh, it's a shop. I only got 2 gold, but let's go and see what there's in here. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Yes. Let it burn. Give me more wood, boys. Let's go ahead and do it. Oh, did they die in the fire? Well, I should have seen that coming, so. The cord is okay, but my guys aren't okay. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Let's see here. There's a hospital here. I actually have money to heal, so maybe I'll do that one. Ooh, and there's hospital. Woods and hospital. Oh no, it's missing woods. Missing hills. I'd rather miss hills. Alright. Let's see here. So, let's get rid of you guys. You're right there. I really do just need some wood. Oh, perfect. Claw right there. Okay. Oh, cool. I got like one more move left here. So I guess I'll get some water. I only got 4. Alright, first off, we go to the hospital. We heal. Increase max health? No. 1, 2. Ah, whatever. Let's do a full heal. Alright. Now then. These guys are going to come and attack me. So, I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and get this. Not close enough to water, so let's just go ahead and get that wood. Well, that was kind of pointless. My guys didn't get any wood. I didn't notice they were on the bottom. Ooh, a volcano. Yeah, we're going to a volcano. Hold on. The court is currently immune to fire. Does that mean it's also immune to volcanoes? Yes. Great. Awesome. Sounds like victory to me. Ooh, and I can get food here and wood right here without any problems. So, let's see here. First things first, we'll go ahead and go right here. Oh, I want the volcano, though. Okay, I forgot I can actually just move over there. Let's go ahead and do that. Gives me water, that, and that. And then we'll do this, get rid of those guys. Do that to get rid of those guys, and we're good. Consider purchasing. Let's look here. I don't have 8, so it's not going to happen. Hospital. Let's heal. Go ahead and heal. This time, if I put this guy down... Okay, it is up there. I'll do a boat guy. 2 boat guys, get some food. And a wood guy. Alright, let's just do that. I love it. I did not think that went through with the volcano, but this is awesome. I'm just watching it all burn. Like how they're all just smoking cigarettes. You're once again drifting through the gap. You receive sudden word that a visiting dignitary has arrived at the court. As the official representative of Titanium Court in all external matters, it falls on you to meet and entertain this man. He shakes your hand and gets right to the point. Listen, Your Majesty, I don't do small talk. No, sir, no, ma'am. I'm all about big talk. I'm talking Marco here. Cosmic talk. I'm not Marco. Macro talk. Big questions, big answers, big numbers, big stakes. Big subjects like the point of it all. Big questions like why. Big worries like the inevitable decay and death of all things. He stops and considers. Yes, a classic icebreaker. Let's discuss death. Your death, my death, civilization, art, culture, all this, headed to the trash bin eventually, but definitely. Everything we are, understood, and love will be gone. We must exist. Poof, pow. Maybe not today, probably not tomorrow, but in the grand scheme of things, soon, soon, soon. Got faith in an afterlife? Worship some sort of higher power? That's nice, but I bet you all pretty penny that's all of that also has a sell-by date. And this isn't even a pessimistic prediction. Oh no. I'll have you know I'm an optimist. But I must say, my friend, all evidence we have so far suggests that this is a future that's 100% capital G guaranteed. It's around this moment that the potion of liking baseball really kicks in. As the dignitary continues his best attempt at accidental assassination, your mind rings with the sound of a bat striking a ball, since as long as you can remember, you've suffered from a pattern of intrusive thoughts. In moments of embarrassment, stress, or anxiety, disturbingly violent images would cross your threshold of your mind, unbidden and unwelcome. These spasms only last a moment and have no real effect beyond being unpleasant. You've always assumed they were just another piece of the familiar noise, something to tolerate. That is, until now. As you walk the dignitary through the courtyard, you realize that intrusive imaginary has changed. What once were scenes of bloodshed and fear are now the graceful motions of a batter striking a ball and sending skyward. The pain and revulsion you once felt are now the aches of muscles and bone after the labor of play. It feels like something in you has been unlocked, unleashing a pressure you've never been without. As you're contemplating this minor but welcoming change to your internal machinery, you briefly turn your attention once more to the dignitary. Ink, you're all part of some sort of cosmic cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Well, I got some bad news for you, bucko. Death is coming for that noise, too. You'll be fine. You let your thoughts drift to play baseball and play ball. just ignore them. Play ball. Ooh, it's hospital, but they got birds. Scamps and goons. You know what? We're going to do this one. Alrighty. Give me a bunch of food. Alright. Give me some of this. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh. Perfect. There's a shop here. Let's see what the shop has. Local broadcast transmute fighters. That into lovers. Vanimir, working structure. Duplicates the first 3 units and you produce each battle. Defensive spell. Lay a trap for your enemies. Working job receives a $2 paycheck at the start of each low tide. Passive. Ooh, I like that one. I'm going to buy that guy. Trade water at the market. What does this do? Defensive spell. Removes fire and flammability. Oh, yeah, no, cancel that. I don't want to sell that. Or maybe I do. There we go. Sell a bunch of that stuff. Oh, wait. Shop. Let's find out here. Okay, now let's see here. What we're going to do is we're going to set fire. Oh, you only do it once? Oh, dang it. And then we'll go ahead and broadcast that. Let's do it. Whatever. I love it. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh, well. 12. No, no. I like the fire. Oh. Alright. That's okay. Ooh. With time and repetition comes comfort. Comfort goes to 3. Okay. Like a cartoon rabbit burrowing through the earth, you suspect he may have taken a wrong turn somewhere recently. Ooh. Perhaps it's time for another shower. Well, there is no consensus on the full extent of your duties as queen. Everyone seems to agree that you are in charge of the war. The heaviness of this duty is eased by the fact that your courtiers do not seem to care whether your leadership results in victory or defeat. But if you had your choice, you would pressure a third option. Peace. Peace. Sure, the combatants on all sides of the conflict are immortal, meaning the violence is free of the standard consequences. That doesn't change the fact that the court appears to be trapped by this war. To hear your courtiers describe it, the war has been ongoing since before any of them can remember. None of them can speak to its origins, none can speak to its purpose. They go through the life every day expecting to be violently conquered as a matter of course, for reasons beyond their understanding. Immortal or not, such a life strikes you as needlessly tragic, so you have to resolve to end this war at the earliest opportunity. To do so, you suspect you will need to learn a lot more about both enemy and court. Alright, it's time to hop out. We're gonna go. Ooh, Skip offered to teach you the basics of magic. Well, let's go ahead and look at that. I gotta look for the bathroom. As an individual possessed of decision-making power within a magical institution, you feel it is in your best interest to learn some of the basics. Unfortunately, one of the first facts you learn about magic is that there's no such thing as the basics. Skip stands before you wearing powerfully luminescent academic robes. She waves a piece of chalk about as if it were a wand. It might be one. Magic is capricious and flighty, a leaf enamored in the breeze. Its rule of change with irregular regularity. To attempt to wield it is a task for scoundrels. To attempt to teach it is a task for fools. Fortunately, like all wizards, I am both. Hop stands in his seat next to you, both a clown and a criminal. Just another frightened ape, hurled naked and screaming onto this hell of an earth. Skip takes a bow and Hop claps. Right, and that is the first lesson on magic. Any questions? You look at this list of questions you prepared in advance, many relating to the second law of thermodynamics, and feel a tiny bit foolish. Well, you consider, Hop jumps in with a question. What's with the outfit? So glad you asked. Do you like it? It's stunning. You're stunning. But what I really mean is, what's that spell it's got on it? Oh, this? Just a moss enchantment that enhances my teaching ability. I see. Trying to impress Her Majesty, I suppose. Well, obviously. Well, it certainly worked on me. How is it constructed? Skip begins a long and technical explanation of the enchantment on her robes, but the more important parts can be summed up thusly. Skip claims that her robes draw their power from a collective understanding of what a lecturer looks like and dresses like. By imitating an archetype, in this case, the archetype of a lecturer, Skip is able to draw on some of its power. Skip now bows again and Hop claps. You, however, retain a certain amount of your mortal skepticism. This explanation rings a bit hollow to you, particularly since contemporary lecturers generally do not wear formal regalia while teaching. If anything, modern regalia is more commonly associated with inexperienced recent graduates. As you voice this thought aloud, the glow on Skip's robes promptly fades and sputters out. The two scholars both stop talking and stare at you for a few seconds. You aren't sure what's happened, but you have a distinct feeling that it is definitely your fault. You are on the verge of apologizing for whatever it is you did when the two of them break this silence. Well done, Your Majesty. Oh my, oh geez. I've never seen such an elegant and powerful disenchantment spell. You must simply show us how to cast it. I nominate Her Majesty to lead the next seminar, and I second that nomination. All in favor? All in favor? The two of them raise their hands to indicate their affirmative votes. The cat, asleep in the corner for the entire lecture, also raises a single paw. Then it's settled. We look forward to your lecture, Your Majesty. And so, this first lesson on the fundamentals of magic concludes with you on the hook to prepare and present the next lesson. Let's go to dining hall. We going to eat. And we'll keep in the flames. At breakfast, you ask your courtiers about any previous queens of the court might remember. Perhaps if you learn about the history of the crown, you might determine why you possess it now. To your mild, but not unexpected surprise, they are perplexed by the question. Another queen? Do we really keep a spare? Strikes me as exceedingly decadent. You'll have to ask Goodfellow. He's the only one here with institutional memory. Yes, so you've gathered. As a result of eating breakfast, you get a small bonus. Ooh, got some water. Let's go. What should you do here? Well, obviously we're going to go to war. After breakfast, the court goes to war. You know what? Let's go. We're going to decrease the enemy precipitation. Start with food. Receive the egg. Give her a calculator. You know what? We're going to go ahead and apply that. And then we'll apply this. Yes. All right. Knights and goons, markets, missing fields, missing woods. I need woods. Missing water. This is literally woods. So we're going to go ahead and go here. All right. Now then. Get me the wood. Okay. Perfect. Let's see here. All the way up there. Now they're gone. Oh, they're not. Let's see here. Got a shop. What's in the shop? Oh, it's just a market. Okay. We'll get rid of that. Just give me that wood. Let's see here. Wood. Wood. Stone. Wood. Perfect. I got that guy right there. So let's see here. So, ooh, vending machine. Bread and water. Don't need either of those. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go boom. We're gonna go boom again. Then we're gonna go boom again. But then I'm gonna rain cloud right here. And we're gonna have that one guy go ahead and just do what he has to do. Alright, let's go ahead and commence the battle. Give me wood. Should have focused on getting food now I think about it. Oh. Oh, cool. He's not even trying to get me. Well, that thing has a lot of health. Okay, 8. So I got enough for 2 fires. Not bad. Ooh, volcano. Yeah, we're going with volcano. The court pulls up beside what appears to be a large and impressive toll booth. From the large and impressive toll booth emerges a large and impressive goat. He gives the court a quick look over and then motions towards the sign. The sign reads, Toll Schedule. 2 axes for $1. 4 axles, $2. Ferry court, $4. Your Majesty, that appears to be a dire goat. I would definitely recommend paying its toll if we have the means. Yes. Then, they can get aggressive if we don't do what they want. Okay, then. Roma's notes on the dire goats. Right, here's what my notes say. During battle, dire goats will charge directly at the court. They're quick and they're strong. But because they travel on foot, they cannot cross water. They also cannot cross hills, but they can knock them down, which is exactly what they'll do to get to us. Therefore, our best bet at defense is to surround ourselves with lots of water and lots of hills. Alternatively, we could try deploying a lot of defensive units. Dargos tend to be single-minded. Okay. Alright, yeah. Let's do this here. Let's see. Oh. So he can't get to me right now. 50 health. Get some food going here. We'll take a right. I don't know why I did that. Okay. So he's going to go like this and come get me. Or should you just pay the toll? Yeah, I'll just pay the toll. Alright. Now let's see here. The goat nods. You're worth. He also now joins your side of the battle for bonus. Nice. Alright. Volcano will go before that goes. So that's nice to see. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's okay. Volcano will go before that. Goat's right here. What we're going to do is open the loot. We're going to get it. Alright. So I'm going to do fire, fire, rain right here, and then get as much wood as I can. Let's just go. Let's start the battle. Yes! Alright. Yes, yes. Watch it all burn. Will I get a bunch of more wood? With the toll paid and the battle weathered, Dario gives you a nod before returning to his toll booth and drifting away with the tide. Well, that worked out really good. Oh, I just noticed his toll. I probably should have done a market. Oh well. Missing hills, missing woods. Standard market, scamps and goons, missing hills. I need food. Yes, let's do this one. Alrighty. Let's see here. Get rid of you guys. Ooh, what's the sign say? Leaning against a parapet atop the walls of the court, you look at the new sign. No smoking. No fumar. You sigh. Okay, fine. Oh! Guess from behind you. This is the first spell you've encountered that has an effect on Her Majesty, is it not? It must be remarkably powerful. Well, the field is broken. Or, okay, no, I don't. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and do that one. We'll do that guy. Oh, nice. We'll do that. So you'd have to go all the way around. These guys have to go all the way around. Alright, let's keep getting food. Alright. Here's what we're doing, guys. First, we'll check out what the shop has. Ooh. These guys are pretty good. What's this one here? Offensive tool. Doubles in sell value every battle. Otherwise useless. Big shield. Archers. Defensive fairy guards your court. Ooh. I have money for it. Hey, you know what? There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to catch on fire. No food. Oh my goodness. Well, okay then. We're just going to focus on this then. And then I guess I'll get this one guy here. We'll go ahead and do it. So start the battle. I didn't think that sign could actually stop me. I should have thought. I should have known when I put the cigarette out. Oh yeah, totally worth it. Alright, so I got plenty of wood right now. I still need food. Missing fills, that won't work. Missing fills, I guess I'm doing this one. Not long after encountering the previous toll, you happen upon a second toll booth. From within the second booth emerges a second goat. Alright, bro, you know the drill. Cross a bridge, pay a toll. Toll today is 8. Chop, chop. This is considerably higher than the previous toll. Are you expected to believe that prices change so suddenly? Listen, lady, my booth is old and rusty. This thing isn't gonna open unless you grease it a bit. If you get what I'm saying. You sigh. Unfortunately, you do get what he's saying. The jar. The jar's right here. Okay, let's see here. First things first. We'll go ahead and do this. Do this. He is literally, quite literally landlocked, so I can just do nothing. And as long as I don't disturb any of this area here, I should be fine. I do need some food if I'm going to make it work. Let's see here. Hope for some food. Didn't get it. That's fine. Oh. Okay. So I got some food. Got this guy right here. And do some water there. Go up right here like that. Get some more food. Oh, that's it, I guess. Okay. So this guy's completely landlocked, so I'm not going to pay him. What do we got for the trade? Okay, now this here, we'll buy it. Alrighty. Now then, set fire. Set fire. Set fire. Set fire. Let's burn it all. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and put a storm right there. I don't think any of these guys are going to actually come get me. Who's he? Oh, he's right there. And you're right there. Where's this guy? Person. Oh, it's a goat. Never mind. Person. Okay, so you're right there. You'll be gone by the time anything happens. Give me more wood. That's right. Yeah, get that wood. Goat ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, I'm actually going to take some damage. Come on. Is that jar going to open? That jar's not going to open. Look at that. Nice. Stop. 32. Perfect. Having successfully evaded the toll, the court begins to drift away from the toll booth. Oh no, bro. Rookie mistake, bro. You're just acquired interest, bro. Oh, we're doing volcano. Alrighty, let's see here. Alright. Ooh. A gift shop. Seeing a strange new shop on the battlefield, you make a brief excursion to check it out. Desire runs thick through this room. You briefly imagine yourself on an elementary school field trip, enamored of objects that would have no appeal to you under normal circumstances. Indeed, much of the inventory here is useless, or merely decorative, but the premise of leaving with something of permanence still pulls at you. After you spend a few moments browsing, the man behind the counter greets you. Hello again, Your Majesty. Fancy a souvenir? Can you assume he works multiple jobs, or has he simply changed employers multiple times over the course of your acquaintance? The answer to your question is yes. Anyway, if you're going to shop here, you should know we don't accept money, only tickets. So in truth, this is less of a gift shop and more of a prize counter. Can you assume these tickets are earned by playing minigames or something? Oh no, not at all. You can earn... You can just buy them at that machine over there. Each ticket costs $1. If that's the case, you can't help but wonder why they don't just accept money as payment. Oh, that's because I don't touch the stuff. Against my religion. But also, tickets are permanent. You won't lose them when you go to sleep or lose a war. They make for a great investment. Been trying to get my friends and family in on it for years. That does sound useful. Can you also exchange tickets for money? Nope. Anyway, here are some souvenirs that should be perfect for a fairy queen like yourself. Ooh. What's this? Insurance claimant. Defensive job. Builds walls and receives money when they're torn down. The remote will let you change the channel during the weather report. I.e. you can choose which boss fight is coming up. Unlock the moat card so it appears in the shops. Unlock the Fire Archer card, so it appears in chest. Oh, that looks like one of the missing keys. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just, yeah, okay, whatever. We'll go ahead and buy this job. Ka-ching, okay. Alright. Now we go to the shop. What's this? Green Hills, Global Broadcast. Hills reveal their true nature as forests. Nope, that's not what I want. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do here is get one of these guys. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh no, it does. Okay, I can get one of these guys and set this on fire. Put a rain right here. That's right. Let it burn. Let it all burn. Go. Alrighty. Nice. Help me out, Volcano. That's right, Volcano. Do your thing. Yes. Oh, yes. I think I love this job the most so far. Nice. Ooh, which battle should I do now? Use the insurance? Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see here. Chest, rare chest. Enemy perception plus 30%. Scamps and goons. Missing woods. All boats. All catapults. You know what? I'm going to do this one. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, what's this? There's a billboard. You look through a spyglass at the new billboard. Some of the text is small, but it reads, "The desire for a taco is universal." Quite a bold claim. Does Her Majesty agree? Yes. To be honest, you really could go for a taco right about now, but that is insufficient proof for the universality of such a desire. Yes, that is what you were about to suggest. As such, the billboard claims remains unproven, but also unrefuted. Let's see here. I already need food for guys. When do you go? You go pretty late, so just get rid of all of you. Perfect. Go right there. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. Nice. Go like that. Go like this. Okay, when you're going right there. Oh. Alright, let's open this up. What do we get? Ooh. Global broadcast. All hills become woods. Gain that instantly. I'll get that. Double beam. Offensive spell. Raise your entire row. I'll sell it. For money, of course. And I'll sell that. Alright. Now let's see here. So I got that. Got this guy here. Ooh, is that all I got? It's just 3? I can't burn down hills. You know what? Undo, 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 undo. Alright, so let's see here. We'll get rid of this guy. We'll get this. Oh, get rid of this guy. Sell it. Get this guy. Get it. Okay. We'll sell it. Close this. Go like here. Click on this. Alright. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to want this guy. Come on. Come on. I don't know which one he's going to go to, so. Alright, and let's go. Let's see what this does. Ooh, I don't have a lot, though. I'm going to be going into the next boss area, and I don't have a lot of stuff. I think that's a little better. That's right, let all burn. 51 gold. I'm rich. I got 2 goats now. No turning back. As you might expect, given the day you're having, a third toll booth now makes an appearance. And, as you might expect from your previous encounters, a third dire goat emerges from within the booth. Gentle travelers, welcome. Your journey has been hard, but the destination is worth it. You've arrived at a spiritual bridge, covering the divide between desire and fulfillment, struggle and victory, virality and meaning. Like many bridges, however, there's a toll. Please embrace this final test of spirit. Right, how much this time? But first, another goat arrives. Bro, what's up, bro? Did you miss me? Brother, what a blessing to see you. How have you been? Are you faring romantically? Bad, bro. I got no game, bro. I see. And spiritually? Bad, bro. I got no game, no God, bro. Can I at least assume work is going well? If it were, I wouldn't be here, bro. This job sucks, bro. You know, I also have plenty of grievances to file with our employer. We should discuss this sometime when we're off the clock. If that ever happens, bro, keep praying, bro. Of course, the presence of additional goats immediately implements the court is toll dodging. Such sin is not unforgivable, travelers, but first you must make things right. Your toll adjustment to include necessary penance is 28. For the sake of your eternal soul, I suggest you pay up. You know what? Actually, I have so much money I could probably do it. Yeah, I'll pay you guys. Here you go. All right. Achieve victory over the dire goats. I believe I did that. Let me see. They're going to help get rid of the enemies. So I'll do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. And do this. Let's see here. So go like this. Go like that and get the chest. Get some wood. Okay. Alright, you're going right there. Okay, so let's see here. Works for me. Put you right next to the goat. Alright. I think I'm in a pretty good location. Go ahead and open up these chests. Nice. I'll get it. Gunboat. Don't need it. Post-rock defensive broadcast. Design all hills as valid military targets for both friends and foe. I'll sell it. Don't need it. Flood. Global broadcast. Marine life reclaims. What's theirs? All fields become water. I'll sell it. I don't need any of that. Okay. So first things first, we're going to broadcast that out. And then we're going to set on fire. We're just gonna let it all burn. Meanwhile, we're gonna go right here. Wait, we'll undo 2 of those so I can get that. And then you know what? Let's just go ahead and start the battle. Ooh, almost took that guy down. With the final toll booth toll paid in full, the court is now free to proceed to victory. Rejoice, traveler. Your long-awaited rest is finally at hand. May prosperity welcome you. And then for a brief moment, just beyond the toll booth, the lanes separating the pieces of the battlefield disappear. The chaos is strangely calming. You suddenly believe it's possible to change in a place like this, to exit as something different than what entered. Such a notion shocks you with the strength of its allure. But it lasts only for a brief moment. Soon enough, the lanes return, and whatever constitutes order within the tide reasserts itself. I made it. With 50 monies, too. Moral. Keep some loose change in your vehicle at all time. Nice. With the new war now behind you, you encounter a memorial dedicated to its victims. 29. Alright, found Puck. The deal remains the same, my queen. We have time now for an earnest response to one of your questions. The walls around you quiver as if waiting with bated breath. As you start to mentally form a question, the quivering intensifies. And then you stop yourself. You let the question on your lips fall into the recesses of your mind unspoken. Reality responds by settling down. Right. So you think you've figured this one out. The court is waiting for you to ask a question. If you don't ask a question, it won't collapse. That wasn't a question. By the way, just an observation. My queen does tend to think out loud. Well then, don't mind me, and go put your theory to test. I'll be waiting for you here whenever your curiosity gets the better of you, like it always does. What should I do? Well, I think what I should do is say this has been Polm with Titanium Court. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you're thinking in the comments. We'll start back up here later on. All right. Bye, everyone.